Hello there, and welcome to yet another of Andre's Artist Profiles. And today is the birthday of Hamish Stewart. He is one of the main members, as a matter of fact, probably the band leader, guitarist for the Average White Band here. Now, before I get into that, Hamish Stewart, after the Average White Band broke up in 1982, he joined up with Paul McCartney for his Flowers in the Dirt tour and played with him up until around 93 on his Paul is Live album. I believe he was also on the Off the Ground record the same year. He was also one of the chief coordinators and musicians who was involved in Shaka Khan's first 5 solo albums, 1978 through 84. Now, anyway, this is the Average White Band. Now, I don't have all of their albums because, in some cases I've been too lazy to get them on CD. And their first album, which is not being shown here, called Show Your Hand, I missed out on an opportunity about 12 years ago. It was in a budget bin, $2, had one, don't want to go there. Anyway, so this is the earliest, I should say, Average White Band album I have. And it's one most people remember. So it's called AWB. This is the 5-star soul reissue. I think it's on CD since. This album had, of course, its biggest hit, which makes me love this album more, is a song called Pick Up the Pieces. It's a funk instrumental based in horn with like a 5-second vocal part or 20-second vocal part of them singing, pick up the pieces, pick up the pieces. That's all it is. And, I think at the time with horn rock, Chicago, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Electric Flag, early to mid-70s, it got over as a rock and roll record. And it really has nothing to do with rock and roll. It's pure funk. An amazing achievement. Average White Band. There's the CD with the Atlantic label. The band at the time. Their second album came out a year later and was called Cake. In around 19... I got this. A local musician named Glenn Dubois had a group called Jazz Farm. And during the summer, they doubled as a funk band called Mr. Whoopee. And they loved to play Cut the Cake. And this album always reminded me of that. There's a song on here called Schoolboy Crush, which actually uses Christmas bells. Great follow-up to the first one, by the way. The next album here is called Soul Searching. I just recently got this one. Not incredibly easy to find. This album showed them to be somewhat more subdued song craftsmen with Latin jazz fusion influences. Sounds more like, I don't know, a kind of Crusaders stuff kind of sound. A little different than the heavier funk of the first Average White Band's albums, but still really funky. Okay, there's a few albums missing here, so anyway. This is a twofer. A 2-CD album. Let me see if I can show you. Just a gold, and then a black one. Okay. This album is called Feel No Fret. Here's the cover. You can see that in blue. From 1979. Great album. Again, a little smoother for them. They had a nice song on there called Please Don't Fall in Love, which I really like. And the next album, Shine, right there, came out in 1980. And the bonus track is actually, one of the bonus tracks is Miss Sun, a hit for Boz Scaggs, actually around the same time. That album is produced by David Foster and is not too far removed from Earth, Wind & Fire's I Am album. Though actually, this one is quite a bit funkier. But anyway, that's what I've got for Average White Band. These albums are all really good, really well produced, played on, and sung. And as Scotland's only real contribution to funk in a huge commercial way, the Average White Band are just amazing. So happy birthday to Hamish. And there's my tribute to the Average White Band. Enjoy, everyone. Until next time.